Hi guys! We made it to Indonesia, Jakarta. But in order to come here, there's a lot of steps to go through.
To begin with, we had to do my visa. That was like our kind of a deciding factor when we would actually start coming here. It took about like 2.5 weeks for the application to process, and then it was approved. Then we got our tickets and we started the rest of the things we needed. We had to go get PCR tests in Serbia. Those were not cheap. Those were 9,000 dinars, which is like $90 US.
I know, it was the most expensive PCR.
By far the most expensive PCR test I've ever done too.
Yeah.
And then we booked the quarantine hotel at Harris Suites Peri Mansion. There is like 20 different ones to choose from. We called a bunch of different ones. This one just seemed like it had good internet and wasn't too expensive, so it seemed like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the process of getting here. When we leaving Serbia, we had this like stack of papers we had printed off to show everyone to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah. We flew from Serbia, Belgrade to Indonesia, transiting in Dubai.
Mm-hmm. It was very empty. The first plane was like 10% people.
Yeah.
The second plane was 50% full.
Yeah, I think so. We managed to have our own row so we can sleep there. Then as soon as we got off the plane, there were so many steps that we have to go through. The first one is sit in lines to fill out this health form. After that, we go to another line. They will scan your e-hack.
It's like the Indonesia health app for just registering.
And after that, we goes to this health verification. So you will give your PCR test, and then they would ask you like, do you have any flu? Within 14 days, have you been to countries that has high infection rate of COVID? For example, like India, Philippines. After that, we will go to this booth. It's just like one military person. He would record where we're going, to the hotel or the government facility. The fifth checkpoints is immigration. As usual, Indonesian has their own lines and foreigners has their own line. He need to wait for a long time.
Yeah, you went like right through. You were done in 5 minutes with immigration.
Yeah.
It didn't take me very long. Like the line in immigration for foreigners was, I waited for maybe like 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
And then it took like a few minutes for a few questions.
After immigration, the checkpoint is baggage claim. Next checkpoint is custom declaration. The eighth checkpoint, hotel confirmation, or where you book the hotel. Since we already booked our hotels and we have the confirmation letter, the military person just called the hotel name and the hotel staff came to us and help us for the next checkpoints. And the last checkpoints is police registration on where we are staying. So they would have like our data and hotel informations. And yeah,
I think the whole process took about an hour or something. There's all these like 9 checkpoints, so it slows the process down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of waiting and a lot of stuff like that.
We are now quarantined for 6 days and 5 nights. We did our PCR on the day we arrived here, and we'll do another in
the day before we leave.
Yeah.
So that's like 3 PCR tests within about
a week.
Yeah. When we did the PCR test in Serbia, they do the modern one where they just swab your throat, and that one's like super easy and quick. When they do the PCR test here in Indonesia, they do the brain scrape, which is like the deep nose, like poke your brain PCR test, which is not fun.
Yeah, we're not looking for that, but we're looking forward to meet friends and family again and explore Indonesia.
Let us know if you have any other questions about the whole process. Since we just did it, we can give you guys some more tips and pointers on what we went through and what we know about it.
Yeah. So yeah, bye.